Hi guys, we're live here in the central metropolis of Wuhan City with 10 million people, and I'm Xiangyang with Xinhua News Agency.
Hi everyone, we are glad you're watching. I'm Wu Zhi, also with Xinhua News Agency. We are standing on the historical Zhongshan Avenue, one of the busiest streets in Wuhan.
Yes, the city of Wuhan is hosting Wuhan Open, and world's top players arrived in the city, especially in the state-of-art tennis center in the eastern part of the city. But our live show today starts right here in the downtown area,
where we'll have two very special guests joining us. They are Chinese tennis superstar Lina and Sania Mirza from India.
Wow!
Thanks for coming. Lina, you're a native of Wuhan. Welcome back home.
Thank you.
And Sania, thanks very much for coming.
Okay, so this is a live show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Gonna be a lot of you watching now since you're here. So I want you to take this opportunity to say a few words to the camera. First, Lina.
So just follow us to see the different thing and also to see my hometown.
Yep, your hometown. Okay, Sania.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I've actually been to Wuhan, but I've never really been in this area.
Yeah.
So I'm excited, and who better than Lina to show me?
Yeah, I will.
So Lina, are you ready to take Sania on a tour?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Let's go.
Lina is definitely a tennis legend with two Grand Slam singles titles at 2011 French Open and 2014 Australian Open. While Sania Mirza is one of the most successful female tennis player in India. She was formerly ranked world's number one.
Number one.
In women's doubles. Well, it's time for our photographer to take a picture of the two champions on this historical avenue.
This way, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Here. Yeah.
It looks like
So guys, photographers taking a picture of all the best Asian female tennis players here in downtown Wuhan. Sania Mirza from India and Lina from China.
The historical Zhongshan Avenue was built in 1906.
Well, Zhongshan to Wuhan is like Oxford Street to London and Fifth Avenue to New York City. Well, okay, so why not start the tour today?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk on this Zhongshan Avenue.
This way, please, Lina.
Yep.
Lina, you're a native of Wuhan, and
Yeah.
someone told me Zhongshan Avenue is your favorite place in Wuhan. Is that true? Will you please share with us some memory?
I mean, this street for me is a little bit different. It's, it's not only the street. I was feeling like museum because you can see a lot of different things. You can hear a lot of story here. Yeah.
This is really a historical place. What do you feel like? You know, I know you've been to Wuhan so many times.
Yeah, actually only twice. But I've never been here. Yeah, it's really nice. It's very different to the place where we stay, no?
Yeah.
It's like very, there is so much culture here. Looks like, I think we're like near an art gallery, right? That's what
Right there.
That's what it is,
But today we have a little surprise for you guys. We're not going to go inside the art gallery, but something, I know you're holding your racket today. So we're going to take on a little performance.
You know, sometimes we hold the racket not only for play tennis, right?
just to pose.
Yeah.
So people know who we are.
Today you're going to play tennis in front of the Wuhan Art Museum.
Whoa.
Nice.
Wow.
Has that been done before? No.
No.
No, I don't
So this is going to go in down history of tennis.
Yeah.
But do you like the weather today?
It's nice. It was a bit humid when I was practicing earlier at 11 o'clock. It was so humid here. But I don't remember it being so like hot and humid, but it's a lot better now. The breeze is nice.
Right. It's a little cloudy today, not that hot, but humid. You know, being humid is one of the characteristics of Wuhan. Lina knows better than me.
Now much better.
Now it's nice, yeah.
Because when I was young, training like, I don't know, Oxford something, over 40.
Really?
Yeah, and also humid.
That's like India.
Over 40
Over
degrees
40.
Celsius. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Where
Okay.
I'm from, it's like that.
Yeah.
In the summer.
You know that in India.
Wow.
Lina and Sania, this is the mini tennis court.
Okay.
Why not play there?
Okay.
For play or only for take the photo?
I think we can
Lina likes taking photos. Okay. Let's go this way.
go there.
Wow.
This is like mini.
Very-
It's like one box
Yeah.
of the size.
Wow.
You need a ball.
You know when I
A
was
mini
last time to
tennis
play
court right in front
I
of
know,
the
1.5
Wuhan
year
Art
ago.
Museum.
It's okay.
Lena
I think we can
and
manage.
Sania has played each other a couple of times before Lena retired. But obviously the match you're watching today is unusual because the mini tennis court is not in a stadium. Instead, it's on the downtown square with city traffic around.
Well, Lina has always got a sense of humor. As we were walking down Zhongshan Avenue, she just said, sometimes when we hold a racket in our hand, and maybe we're not for playing or for posing a photo, but here, this moment's definitely going to be captured and going down the history of tennis.
How long do we have? We can go all day.
I think we can play forever.
Yeah, that's all day. I think we have to stop, or? You hit out.
Oh yeah? Okay. One love
One love me.
for Sania Mirza.
Good?
Good? I
I think
know.
no. It
Wow.
was like we
Thank
could
you
play
so
all
much.
day.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
How do you like the mini court here?
So cute.
Yeah.
It's for your kids.
Yeah, I should send my gift.
Well, we're gonna take the time to sign on the ball. Yep. Oh, like a bigger one
Oh, the
here.
big one.
The big
Okay.
one.
So I should. You go first. Thank you.
Thank you.
This way.
Oh, logo. Oh, logo. Yeah, of course. That looks good.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you for this wonderful performance.
Thank you.
Now let's continue walking on Zhongshan Avenue.
Yeah.
So this is like the shopping street, huh?
It's like the small one. Yeah. Yeah.
This is not only famous for shopping, because we also have some very delicious food.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Getting excited?
Yes, I'm hungry.
Because we just finished a tough match, right?
Exactly. It was so tough. Like we
Yeah.
need to eat.
Yeah.
But during this time, I want to take this opportunity to ask Lina and Sania a few questions.
Yeah.
Well, first, Lina, since your retirement, we haven't seen you play.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, but today definitely our lucky day to watch you play in front of the Art Museum.
Yeah.
What have you been up to in the last few years?
Well, take care about the family, take care about the child. This is the most important thing for me right now because before like traveling all around the world, you really didn't have like person life, only about tennis life. And also my husband always traveling with me, so now I think it's turned back. Yeah. Yeah.
Being a great mom.
Yes,
Housewife.
But that's
Housewife.
also, I think it's a tough job also.
of course.
When right now I was feeling tennis player is much easier. Because you know the schedule, you just
know what
follow
you
the
wanna
schedule.
do,
Yeah. But when you have the child, you really cannot control them, you know.
Right.
They just want to do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they also bring you so much love and laughter and happiness to the family.
Yeah, I would think about like right before. If I didn't like something, I can like explosion
Yeah.
straight away.
Yeah.
But right now you cannot.
You cannot.
Yeah, you just feel like, okay, this is my child.
This is my child. You have to remind
It
yourself.
seems you were doing a lot of work to promote tennis
Yeah.
in China. And your victory have made tennis more popular in China. Your example took the game to a higher level. I'm sure some people who watch you play just now will take up tennis tomorrow.
I should be happy, right? Of course. Because right now I saw a lot of like young people. They pick up the racket.
Yeah.
But of course, first thing you need to really love what you choose. Because sometimes maybe the family say, "Oh, you should play. You should do something," but for their inside their heart, they didn't like it.
Yeah.
So maybe after 5 days, they just gave up easy way.
Yeah.
So you have to keep what you do.
And as a native of Wuhan, you are the global ambassador for the Wuhan Open. And how long will you stay in Wuhan this month?
I will stay here for whole tournament because last year I didn't come. Yeah, so yeah, this year I will every day until the final.
day.
Yeah,
Good to
every
know.
day.
Good to
Yeah.
know. But Sania, when was the last time you saw her?
Wow, forever, right?
No, I think when in Beijing, when it was your retirement ceremony.
That was 3 years
Yeah,
ago.
I saw her 3
Right
years
in
ago.
China Open?
Yeah,
Yeah,
in China
right,
Open,
right,
exactly. And yeah, she's been, such an inspiration, but not just in China, but for Asian women, I have to say. Like a lot of, I think not just in China, but a lot of girls picked up tennis rackets
Good friend.
because of because of Lina. I mean, we played each other many times.
Yeah.
We played together. We played Asian games.
Yeah.
We played so many things together for many years, and yeah, it's always inspired me as well after watching what she's done.
Thank
I
you.
mean, I have to say both of you have made Asia proud.
Thank you.
Also, I want to mention that your book,
Yes.
Ace Against the Odds, was published last year.
Yes.
Where you wrote about the hardship, all along the way to get to the top of the sport.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you though. I want to know, in your view, what makes a great professional player?
I think there's not one trick. I think any tennis player will tell you it's many things have to come together. A lot of sacrifice, hard work, discipline. Like she said, she was her husband was traveling with her all the time, always worrying about tennis, winning tennis matches, and your whole family has to sacrifice.
Yeah.
It's not just us alone. Luck, destiny, all these things have to come together. So there's no real one trick to success. You just have to keep working in tough times, in good times, keep following your dream, and and that's it. And then hopefully it comes. I mean, we are very fortunate that we are able to play this sport and be at this level. But there's many girls who, from Asia, it's very difficult for them to pick up a tennis racket and do what we are doing. And I hope that especially Lina and me in India, hopefully some girls will pick up some tennis rackets, and go against the odds.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Back to Lina, what do you think makes a great player?
For me, like Sanya say, so many things. You couldn't say one thing.
Yeah.
You can be like good player, high level. First of all, you really have to know what you should have to do, because sometimes like young people, they just win the Grand Slam and then maybe next 2 years you couldn't find them anymore. You have to control yourself.
You have to, discipline. I think it's very important.
Yeah.
Even after you succeed, you have to, if you want to keep it going.
Yeah, so that's why sometimes I really didn't like to hear something. They say, "Oh, the tennis was so easy." I said,
Yeah.
"Come on, get your racket. You just play."
Yeah, many people say that.
Show me how. How is it like?
Yeah,
Easier
because
said than done.
because when you guys play, for me it looks like very easy because we don't know how much hard work you've been putting to this sport. Looks like wow, beautiful sport. You guys made it so easy, but off the court, the time, the energy, anything that you put into the work, it's
I think
amazing.
because so many people only see the maybe like 1 or 2 hours only on the court. Yeah, they couldn't see like how much work we have before, and also like fitness sport. Like,
But how much work goes into when you're young, when there's no TV cameras, when you're 7 years old, 10 years old, 12 years old, when you don't know if you're going to make it. And, it's a lot easier after you've you've made it, everybody sees and they want to appreciate. But what about those years for 15 years that you work,
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
and there's no TV camera and you have to just do it because you love the sport.
Yeah, when the people stay in the our condition, we have
Yeah.
to working outside like
Yeah.
over 40 degrees.
Yeah, like she said, it was 40 degrees. In India where I practiced was 40 degrees.
Yeah. Wow.
Not proper tennis courts, not proper coaches, and especially in Asia we have this problem. It's improving now,
Yeah.
you know, but when we were growing up it was very different, especially for girls from Asia. I think it's very different.
Yeah. People think why they're stupid running like dogs.
Why are they becoming
Yeah, it
dark?
is,
Why
yeah.
are they becoming dark?
Yeah.
They have to stay fair.
But I think it's sexy, tanned, very beautiful, healthy.
I think because right now people
I think they
start to
yeah.
understand.
They
Like
understand.
when I was young, the people think, what is she doing?
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too. My
yeah.
family, not my parents, but my aunts and uncles, friends. Oh, she's getting so tanned. Who's gonna marry her? Like, like you have to be fair, and
Yeah.
they're so obsessed with the skin
Yeah.
color, you know, and it's all over Asia, I think.
Yeah,
No,
it
this
is.
yeah.
I have maybe a stupid question for you guys. So when you were playing on the court, how much sunscreen do you put on your face? I mean, seriously, I want to know the answer.
But sometimes I forgot to put
Yeah,
because,
me too.
because you didn't know when you have to come to court.
Yeah.
And also
Right, that's
you have to follow the schedule. Mm-hmm. But sometimes you have to go like warm me up, everything,
Yeah.
and you just forget.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
please.
Yeah.
Okay. This
Beauty
is
is not the most important to win tennis matches.
Yeah, it is.
now we're crossing.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice to walk.
We're crossing the road and we're approaching Jiqing Street,
Yeah.
which is famous for local food and folk artists.
Yeah.
This is like amazing restaurants, stalls, and bistros. You can get very low cost but very yummy dinners.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of local people come here at night. Okay, we're gonna go right this way.
Yeah.
Gonna be a special surprise for both of you.
Wow.
Is it food?
I know you're thinking about food. Good try. Definitely, because later we have that part for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there are also a lot of folk artists in this region, in this area, where they play some traditional instruments or Chinese shadow play.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that?
No, I
shadow
haven't.
play, right? And also doll figurines.
Oh, okay.
Little figures made with
Yeah, I've
dough.
heard of that, but not.
Later on, we're going to visit the local artists who make dough figurines.
You see there are a lot of different kinds of booths lining on the street. Very beautiful, art craft here. And we're now getting a lot of fans following us while we're walking down the street.
People must be very happy to see Lina back home because she's a
No, because
native
right now so
Wuhan.
many people think about it's Lina. I say, yeah, it looks like.
Yeah, even more charming. And also to able to see Sania. People seen you before when you were in Wuhan Open.
Yeah.
But now we're able to watch you guys together walk on this road.
I think
Must
very
be
exciting because they can see different arts.
Yeah.
Off the court. It's not only on the court.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a very like.
Oh,
very,
you know what this?
No, what is
When
this?
when we was young,
Yeah.
just put like very little money, and you can
Okay.
come here.
This one
You can see so many different, and then they can do everything.
Oh, they show you like your star sign. Yeah.
Another surprise for you guys here also.
Mr. Gao.
Hello.
He's a local artist to make dough
是
figurines.
我们的偶像啊，
没，
所以说我们感到非常高兴。
Mr. Gao is talking to Lina in the Wuhan dialect.
这是跟我的。
是的，领导。
That's you.
可以一起照个相吗？
哦，好好。
Figurine of Lina.
Wow.
我跟你说噻，我们都推动我们国家的这个网球赛，
哎，
推动武汉市那个国际游泳赛。
Everything, every part of that is made of
我们集结也
dough. Yeah, weight flour.
这些东西。
哇，学你的。
He is very happy to see Lina.
It looks like you.
Hi, my sister.
Win. Hello.
看一看。
God wanted you to take anything from here.
它
Oh,
是过来
Like anything from here.
No, thank
Sania,
you.
you can choose a gift.
I have to choose something.
来，这是我的徒弟，哎，来，你可以看一下我的，这是我们中国的特色手工。
Sania, Mr. Gao said you could choose anyone.
Oh, really? Okay, can I have this tall guy?
对对，
Great. That's
Great.
我不知道他喜欢什
他
么样的
选这个，
他喜
选这个
欢这个。
高个子的这个，
哦，
这个，
好
您给他拿一下好不好？
，OK，
Nice.
啊，
Thank you.
这个是我们那个电视剧里面经常打的很多的，哎，
It's actually a famous cartoon
Really?
character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. 谢谢。
谢谢谢谢。
Thank you, Gao. 谢谢谢谢谢谢。How do you like it?
hi sister.
Yeah,
really
twins.
looks like
You look
it,
like
right?
twins.
Oh yeah. Okay. Hi, twins.
They definitely need a Nike sign.
Yeah, this is a logo.
This is made of wheat flour with preservatives, so it can stay maybe for 100 years.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you can keep it as long as you can.
Okay, so I should show my child. This is your mom, okay?
Why do you choose that the tall?
I don't know. It looks so interesting. Like the personality. It has a personality. It's just interesting.
Great. Getting sweat a little bit. So the street is called Jiqing Street. And it's a local place famous for its food and artists. As were walking by, we saw some artists making traditional art craft. And later on, before our next segment, as we talk about the food, right?
So when we can eat the food.
So you want to eat the food too, okay?
That's the important thing.
So you travel the world to play matches.
Yeah.
So do you miss the food from your hometown?
Yeah, of course. I really miss the famous noodle.
The famous noodle.
Yeah.
I know which one you're talking about.
Oh yeah? Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hot
yeah.
and dry noodle.
But you know, it's strange because China is so big. This noodle only Wuhan has. Other
really?
cities they didn't have.
But,
Yeah.
you know,
I
this-
never tried it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Then today gonna be your day.
So interesting.
Yeah. When I was in past, I think this is real, and then no.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Lena, you know,
Yeah.
someone told me this morning how to judge whether you are a genuine Wuhanese. If you stay away,
Yeah.
if you're away for quite a while, and if you don't miss hot dry noodle, you are not a genuine Wuhanese. But for sure, you are.
Yeah. But you know, like we said before, when I was playing tournament, I would like to choose the food like healthy first. I know the noodle is my favorite, but I couldn't eat because it's too heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course.
This way, please.
This way, please, Sania.
We are walking into Jiqing Street, where people can taste all the flavors Wuhan has to offer.
Oh, okay.
And
Steamed buns.
Is it very
Nice.
different, like Wuhan food, like Wuhan Chinese to like Beijing? What you
Not
get
very
in?
different.
Not that different. Or totally different. Oh, really? Okay.
I think Wuhan is more like a hot flavor.
Yeah.
It's spicier.
Like spicy.
I like
Spicy.
spicy.
You like
I'm
spicy.
Indian, so.
Great. So speaking of hot and dry noodles, have you seen it before?
No, I've never tasted it, but I have seen like noodles. I don't know if that was because for me it's tough to tell what
Yeah,
the
yeah,
difference.
yeah.
There are
So
like
I'm
so many
excited.
different kinds of
Yeah.
noodles across
Yeah.
China.
Yeah.
But so this hot and dry noodle definitely gonna make a very strong impression
Really?
for you.
I'm excited.
Because we're going to one of the most authentic noodle shops here in Wuhan.
I think a long time, right?
Long time.
I don't know how long was.
I don't know though, but I think it's
100 years? Over?
100. Maybe we can ask the chef.
Oh, really?
It's definitely a very historic restaurant,
Oh, amazing.
famous for hot and dry noodles.
Yeah.
They to have a very rare opportunity to see how to see a master
Oh, okay.
make the hot dry noodle
Oh,
and
wow.
try on your own.
And you can learn how to make it. Because we have set up everything.
So after make it, someone can eat?
Right. better, someone can eat it.
So, do they have the insurance?
Good question.
Right?
Good question. But you see, we've already set up a cooking board. But do you guys want to have a taste maybe first?
Sania, you want to taste? Yeah, try it, right? Yeah.
I just don't eat meat, so.
你好，你好，你好。哎，我老婆是吧？
Food looks all spicy.
大姐。你最强吧！
哦，压一点就行了，我觉得。
Where should I sit here?
At the moment, we are in front of Zailinji hot dry noodle shop. One of the most authentic hot dry noodles shops in Wuhan.
Selena is speaking Wuhan dialect.
来了一点了。Jasper.
It seems Lena likes spicy food. The people in Wuhan prefer spicy food.
Yeah. Like India. Do you like Indian food?
It's too spicy for
Have a
me.
try,
spicy?
Lena.
谢谢。
The food you miss.
哇，
And Sania.
大家。
You have always to mix it.
I know.
Before,
Oh, yeah. So that
mix
you
it,
have
mix
to.
and then you eat it.
我前两天吃了。
They're getting so many cups.
I mean, hot and dry noodles definitely one of the name cards of Wuhan.
Yeah.
People come here, they have to take a bowl of noodles.
Yeah.
One of Wuhan's attractions. I can see Lena is an expert in eating hot dry
I can smell that. Very nice. These are all for you too,
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
You have to
Okay.
finish it,
Right
okay?
here.
Yeah. Finish it, okay?
I think it's for you. I think it's coming.
Yeah.
I have to play. She stopped playing. I'm still playing. If I eat all those, I cannot play tomorrow.
他应该会
Do
会
you。want a garlic chives?
Yeah.
Yeah.
我们是湖北日报的。
Maybe you try this one. Oh,
I can. Thank you. I have to mix it.
yeah. Maybe
have
you
to
try this
stir.
one.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I can do it for you.
Wow, that's nice.
You can have the
Yeah, I can chop
chopsticks.
Yeah.
In Wuhan, Lena is the host.
I know.
Sania Mirza is a guest.
It smells really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have a
Try
try,
it.
Sania.
I'm waiting so we can try together.
It's safe. Promise.
Are you
I'm
sure?
fine. Yeah.
No,
Hot dry
my
noodles.
stomach is strong. I'm from India.
Wow.
好，表演嘛，帮我表演。
You're a champion at mixing, huh?
Yeah.
A champion on the court
I
and
do it
champion on
already
mixing
over
noodles.
30 years. How was it?
Good? Good?
It's really good.
Like it?
It's spicy, but it's good.
Sania, this is the first time you try hot dry noodle, right?
First time. And I'm not the last time. I'm gonna try more.
Definitely.
It's really good.
Yeah.
For you, it tastes like home.
Tastes like when I was young, you know.
For me? Wow, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
You see?
Take it.
Oh my god.
Well,
甩锅跟你也要的。
thank you so much.
It's a hot and dry noodle feast.
Yeah.
It's really important that you mix it in the right way.
Yeah.
Make sure the flavor goes.
I think that's why mine is tasting so good because Lena mixed it. If I
Yeah.
mixed it, it would not be that good.
She looks like an expert.
So when I was young, I must eat like fast because when like cold, you know the sauce was dry.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you eat a lot of hot dry noodles when you were a kid?
Yeah. Like I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 times a week.
Oh,
Yeah.
4 to 5 times a week.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I think just like rare for,
Yeah?
for Western people.
And I can see you are really an expert in eating hot dry noodles.
But this is not so unhealthy. It's good. It's not bad. It's just a little bit like, it's just to eat every day is tough. Because
Yeah, but I think the sauce is very different.
Yeah.
You know, especially when you like traveling all over the world, you
Yeah.
always have to bring the sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all those sauces.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Lina and Sania,
Yeah.
why not try to learn how to make hot dry noodles yourself? Will you have a try?
I'm such a
Mr.
bad
Juan
cook.
is a master cook.
Me too.
But I'm such a bad cook.
You can have a try.
My husband will be very upset if I cook here and I don't cook for him.
I never cook as well.
Yeah. Me
But
neither.
I can try. Yeah, I can learn.
Okay,
I
you can try.
Yeah.
好的，老师，我们来先放一下，学一下怎么来制作，好不好？
Okay, I'm ready.
We have to wear.
Yeah.
So now Lina and Sania gonna take on their gloves and try to learn how to make this authentic
Yeah.
food from Wuhan, hot and dry noodles.
You go first.
So I'm gonna translate it for Sania.
Okay, I have to leave it inside, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You can do whatever
Put
you
it
want
there
to do.
for.
No one's gonna eat it.
No, I'm sure they will eat it.
I have to strain it. Right. Yeah?
First of all, you have to put the noodles in boiling water.
I'm cooking it, guys. Don't trust it. Good? Yeah?
Good.
Just like slice.
Yeah. We were not good at it.
Lina, it's your turn.
We were both not good at it.
Yeah.
For this? This?
Yeah, 1 spoon.
Everything.
这个是 soy sauce.
这有酱油，
Soy sauce.
对对
1 spoon.
Good. One?
好，
Yeah?
对，
1 spoon of each.
辣
This is
椒，
spicy.
辣椒，
Chili
Less.
oil.
好，芝麻好，萝卜丁，
This is diced carrots.
三道条，那是我们武汉香葱，
It's
We are lucky.
Yeah.
这就是芝麻酱
We're
的。
lucky to have you here.
sesame paste.
Sesame paste?
就
Okay?
好，
Okay.
Good. Good.
Thank you.
Good.
Shake.
Good. Wow.
My first
Your
cooking.
first bowl of hot and dry noodles from Wuhan.
Thank you.
Someone would like to try?
Maybe not.
Now, Lina, maybe you
My
can.
还
turn?
有我们拿个朋友茄子的，
Your turn to cook.
Your turn.
See? Here.
来，来，我
Oh, he wants to try?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lucky fan over there.
He's excited.
Gina, you want to try?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your Chinese noodle is long again.
Oh, thank you.
Wuhan and Chinese is so perfect.
Thank you.
超过了。大概最长时间
8秒钟，
8秒钟。
8 seconds.
排团，
2、3。
Just 8 seconds. Huh?
Yeah, 8 seconds in the boiling water.
8。
到的是武汉的姑娘啊，
真的，
站着会。
哪回会开个餐馆呢？
好，别的我们
Looks so easy for her.
那个可以，肯定绝对可以的。我们比那一句话最经典，享受的就是干啊，武汉也不难，
So it's really about the condiments, like you mix everything.
much, yeah.
right.
But it's really good.
Liked it?
Yeah, because I like spicy food, so the taste is what I like. You know,
It's not like a soup noodle.
no, it's not. It's
hot.
actually like like almost like a fried noodle, but like with different sauces.
It's like everything mixed together.
Indian food is like that. Like biryani. I don't know if you ever tried biryani.
老师不行，老师的行，好好好。
那有保鲜吗？
哎呀，不得了了。
Wow.
Well, Lena,
Oh, we have a fan for you. Hope to get another bowl.
I do another one.
Do another one? Is that okay?
Yeah.
王师傅，我的球拍你说吗？王师傅，
好，好，球拍给他送，别下万送。我们的小球迷。
So for our online viewers, this is a live show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and we're so happy today to have Sania Mirza from India and Lena from China joining us here. Now a super fan.
Lena is cooking hot dry noodle for her fan.
还有没有需求？
我跟你是老乡，你喜欢做，我喜欢做。
Oh, they're talking in Wuhan dialect. Yeah.
Cooking in the Wuhan dialect.
So you're playing tomorrow, Sania?
I'm playing on Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah. Thanks. I'm playing with Peng Shui.
Oh, Peng Shui.
We know you and your Chinese partner Peng Shui
Yes.
entered semi-final.
In US Open. Yes.
Yeah, at this year's U.S. Open.
到哪都会吧？
会。好，我把灯我开来。
我可不要。
也难。
Wow.
Oh, thank you.
You're so lucky.
So lucky.
So lucky. I'm a super fan of Lina, and I start to watch tennis games because of you. So I feel I'm very lucky today to eat the noodles made by you. And
thank you.
hello, Sania.
Hello.
Welcome to China.
Thank you. Enjoy your noodles.
Yeah. Hopefully it was no problem.
She will be fine.
Yeah?
You're good. Wow. So, thank you so much.
It's made by Lina.
She wants to have it on camera.
Yeah, I know.
Made by her idol.
不好奇也说好奇啊。
Very delicious. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Enjoy.
so much, guys. This is Lena.
Yep.
Definitely one of the best Asian players in tennis. And Sania Mirza from India. Thrilled to have you here with us today. And it's hot. We're getting lost, but we had so much fun today.
Yes, us as well.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And wish her good luck in the
Yeah,
next
of course.
rest of the game.
I will see her. Thank you.
Okay, guys.
And I'm sure with your support, tennis will be more and more popular in China. And more and more
Asia.
people will
Or
come
in
to
Asia, yes,
Wuhan
exactly.
to watch the Wuhan Open.
Yep.
So thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lena. Thank you.
Bye.
好，可以了。
So guys,
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I go
we're
here.
getting a lot of
Seriously,
very overexcited fans
have to give
here,
you the
and being able to watch Lena play tennis and also making noodles right in front of this authentic noodle shop here. Definitely one of a kind experience, not only for our fans and for both of us.
And our next segment will come at Optics Valley International Tennis Center in the eastern part of Wuhan. And our colleagues Yupei and Spencer Music will pick up the show from here.
So to you, Yupei and Spencer.
缺早，缺航拍。走了。
The WTA Dongfang Motors Wuhan Open with Vavra Levchenko, who has just upset world number 12 Madison Keys in an incredible match. Congratulations on a great match. So tell us what is going through your mind as you storm to a comfortable lead in the first set, and then she makes you fight a little bit. What's going through your head?
Well, the first set, yeah, you're right. It came pretty quick, and I gained the advantage pretty fast. And I knew that the second set would probably be a little bit more difficult, as usual, that the players try to come back after losing the first set, and they will try to to gain the advantage in the second set. So I just knew that, and I prepared in my mind to keep on fighting in the second set.
So we're approaching the end of the tour. Do you find yourself getting tired in these later events in the calendar? You know, the Asia leg is the very end of things, or does the light at the end of the tunnel kind of motivate you to press yourself harder?
Actually, I'm enjoying a lot coming in here because I didn't play the previous 2 weeks, and I was home and enjoying a little bit time off. And the tournament is so well organized that I feel really good here and really comfortable, and I'm not thinking about these things at the moment.
So one of the things I love watching about women's tennis is that it can be unpredictable. You can have these major upsets happen all the time. So what do you think are the factors that make women's tennis so dynamic?
I think you're absolutely right. At the moment, everyone can beat anyone, and you just got to be ready, and you know that you have a chance at every single match, and especially obviously going into the match, having a confidence of beating Madison before helps a lot as well. But at the same time, you're absolutely right. At the moment, it's very unpredictable.
And finally, a quick word about spectator etiquette. Today during the match, I was in the box. I noticed some phones ringing, a security guard walking in your line of sight. Is this an issue on the whole tour, or do you see it as more of an issue on the Asian leg or the leg in China?
Honestly, I didn't even notice that. These things happen pretty much, in my opinion, everywhere. Sure. And it's not... I don't know, I didn't really pay attention, to be honest with you, but at the same time, this kind of things could happen. Yeah, sure.
And then you had one question and maybe a piece of advice for...
Okay, very nice to meet you. So do you have any advice for the youngsters, especially the young girls who want to learn playing tennis?
I just think the most important thing is to enjoy and love that. And when I was a kid, I just had so much fun, and I loved the challenge, and just follow the dream and never to give up.
Okay.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Best
Thanks
of luck
for your
on the rest
time.
of the tournament. Yeah.
Okay. For those who are just joining with us, this is live tour of Wuhan Open. I am Yu Pei with Xinhua News Agency. In today's live show, we're going to explore the Wuhan Open, and hope you enjoy our interview just now. The Wuhan Open, China Open, and Shanghai Masters are the top tennis competitions in China. From 2014 to 2028, the Wuhan Open will be held annually in September, following the Guangzhou Open and 1 week prior to the China Open. With the WTA Premier 5 Tour as the main events, the Wuhan Open provides a total prize pot of more than $2.6 million and also 900 WTA points for the champion. The Wuhan Open, in addition to Doha, Rome, Montreal, and Cincinnati, is deemed as one of the premier 5 tournaments in the world. As you can see the picture on the wall, this is Li Na, a very famous female tennis player in the world, as you've just seen in our first half of our live tour. And this is Yellow Crane Tower, a very famous tourist attraction in China and also in Wuhan. The holding of Wuhan Open highlights Wuhan's time-honored cultural tennis culture, ushering in Wuhan as a city of tennis. It will also be a new milestone in the progress of China's tennis course. In order to hold an international Wuhan Open, as you can see outside the window, the Optics Valley International Tennis Center has been constructed. It is a brand new tennis hall with world-class facilities and modern designs. It covers an area of more than 100,000 square meters and equipped with excellent auxiliary facilities. As you can see, this is a map, and the picture is a night view of the court. Isn't it beautiful? Amazing, right? And also, it has 2 stadiums. We are now in the main stadium of 15,000 seats. And also, there's another annex of more than 4,000 seats. It also had 6 outdoor standard hard courts. Now, let me invite my colleague that has the interview right now. Yeah, hello, Spencer.
Hello.
And Spencer is a little bit
Tennis
nerd, yeah? Okay. So introduce yourself to the audience.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think we have my mic.
Yeah.
So I'm Spencer Music. I'm an editor at Xinhua News Agency. You saw me interviewing one of the big upsetters of the day. And one of the reasons I love WTA tennis, and as I was telling Vavra, is that anybody can beat anyone right now.
Yeah.
It's so dynamic. So on the ATP side of things, on the men's side, you have maybe 2 or 3 players, Djokovic, Nadal, Federer, who are powerhouses and who are winning games consistently. It's quite a bit different in women's tennis. So that's what I think makes events like Wuhan so interesting and so dynamic. You can see big names crash out. It happens all the time. And so that's something you should always look out for in women's tennis, that you never know that just because someone is in the top 20, you never know that they could be knocked out by a wild card.
Yeah. We've just introduced the standard outdoor hard court.
Yeah.
Can you explain for us what is the difference between the hard court and soft court?
So sure.
And what is clay court? I remember this clay court, right?
Yeah. So there are 3 kinds of courts on the ATP and WTA tours. Clay court, grass court, and hard court. Clay court is probably one of the more challenging courts because it gives the ball a high degree of bounce, but also a lot of friction. So in tennis, the ball hits the court once with every volley. And on a clay court, the ball will hit back up at a very sharp angle. And so this favors players who can have very, very strong returns and play very defensively at the baseline. Grass court is probably one of the more odd courts because you get very low bounce of the ball on the grass court. So players are having to stay sort of very low and play very aggressively as well. And hard court is smack dab in the middle, right? So whereas clay court gives you a very high bounce and steep angle, and grass court gives you a very low bounce and wide angle, hard court is right in the middle. So a lot of players do like it for the style of play. It encourages all-around play, but the disadvantage to hard court, and this is important, something that we should keep in mind as we're watching the proceedings here in Wuhan, is that it's really hard on the players' knees and feet because it's such a hard surface. So players do get injuries a lot more often on hard court. So we'll see how things go, but the entire Asian leg of the WTA Tour is played on hard court.
Okay, that's really very professional. You're really a tennis nerd.
I am.
And let's look at this picture on the wall.
Yeah, so who is this? Who is this?
Yeah.
I don't know who this is. Do you?
So how do you think of the spectators in China?
I was just asking Vavra what she thought, and she said she didn't necessarily mind as much. But I've noticed that there are a lot of cell phones ringing during the play here in China. Maybe that's a problem everywhere. Maybe just because I happen to follow it here in China, I notice it more. But I think there is a great deal of enthusiasm for tennis here. There's no mistake about it. But I would advise anyone in any part of the world who wants to watch a tennis match go online and research the proper etiquette for watching tennis, because it's a very specific, set of rules for how spectators should behave. You should always turn off your phone and never stand up during play, because if you're a player and you see someone walking around, that can always distract you a little bit. And you never want to be distracted when you're having to serve and return. That's what your mind is on.
Yeah. And since you like WTA tennis more than the ATP, so who is your favorite female tennis star?
My favorite female tennis star right now is Agnieszka Radwanska of Poland. Her style she's a very aggressive player. She prefers to play at the baseline, but if her opponent pushes her full court, she can go there. So she's a very versatile player, and she's just a joy to watch play. I was a little bit sad because in order to prepare for this show, I had to miss her first match. But hopefully she won her match today, so I think I'll be able to see her play later. And
that's unpredictable in WTA, right?
Very
and
unpredictable.
That's the reason
we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But I like Radwanska, and I think she's going to do well.
And we all know that we have been to the China Open and Shanghai Masters and many of the tennis sports in China. So what do you think of the Wuhan Open? Will you come the next year?
I will definitely be back next year, and I can say that of the ones that I have been to, I've actually only been to the China Open. I've not been to the Shanghai Masters. But this is definitely, no disrespect to the China Open, but this is definitely a much more well-organized event and easier to cover as a journalist. So to any of our viewers in the United States, around the world, if you want to come see some incredible tennis, Wuhan is a great place to do it. I would definitely encourage it.
Okay, thank you very much, and I really hope to work with you the next year.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I look forward to it.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, for those who has just joined us, this is lap 2 of the Wuhan Open, one of the premier 5 tournaments in the world. And okay, thank you very much, and thank you today for Spencer Music.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been great.
And keep following with us on China Xinhua News and also Xinhua Sports.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
See you.